Your time is now because you have prepared for something that's unknown. Your time is present because oftentimes we're preparing for things that we can't even see. Your time is now because now you have the confidence to change your life. Your time is now because you believe in yourself. See, oftentimes we don't understand the thought process behind success because success is so unfamiliar to us. But how do you change the thought processes in your mind now in order to create and change and develop the life that you really desire? See, it's a game with life that it's a game with life that is called consistency. The more consistent you are, the better results you see. But you can't see your results if you don't believe your time is now. See, oftentimes identifying when your time is all up to you because it's a timing thing. It's a realization thing. It's something that we don't think we can do, but in all actuality, our time is now because we decide when the time becomes now. What's going on, everybody? My name is Terrell with the Humphrey, and welcome to another great conversation about life, about growth, about development. Welcome to Failure's Knowledge, and here we just really talk knowledge. You feel me? We talk knowledge and give game on how to become the better you, how to become a better unique version of yourself. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, like and or share it yet, make sure you do that. Make sure you pause this video right now, hit this subscribe, hit the like, and then leave a comment on what you're expecting from this video. See, we're diving deep with these topics. We're diving deep. Today we're talking about your time is now. What does that even represent? What does that even mean? So for the next 25 minutes, I'm going to be speaking about how you can identify your time being now. But just know your time being now does not happen overnight. It's all about experience. It's all about growth. It's all about what are you tired of doing that can potentially change your entire life. See, oftentimes we have to do things so many times we get fed up with the result because the result is not changing. Terrell, what do you mean? The result is the same because we are not changing. The outcome is the same because we are remaining the same. Okay. So how do you go about changing that? See, here's the thing about success and journey and life and growth. Oftentimes when you meet the next person that's on the same path that you're on, you have a whole bunch of similarities. You have a whole bunch of commonalities. You have a whole bunch of things that you can relate to this person with. But it's seeing to believe in order to believe what you can become. How do you become what you can't see if you've never been around it? See, oftentimes it's our environment that's keeping us from growing and excelling at the level that we want to grow and excel. But if you really think about it, it's not really our environment. It's what we're learning. It's what we're used to. It's what we've seen. But how do you change something that's so comfortable to you? This is where your time being now comes into effect. I remember this one time when I was playing football. And I was going into my 11th grade year. I was going into my 11th grade football season. And I didn't play my 10th grade. I played junior varsity. I played on a younger team, but I didn't play on Friday nights. I played on Tuesday nights when nobody was in the stands. And we was at this team camp. The team camp was so special because it was hot. I was with my brothers and we was having fun. But just because we was having fun doesn't mean the outcome was present. Okay, just because we was there enjoying ourselves doesn't mean I got everything out of that team camp. But I got everything out of it when I had the chance and opportunity to seize the position. So as I was playing at a different position, a position that I wasn't really good at. A position that I wasn't really great at, a position that I didn't really put the time and effort to really learn because I wasn't comfortable doing that. I wasn't comfortable playing this one position because this one position made me do so many more things that I wasn't used to. Like, prime example, I had to run down fast wide receivers. I had to run down just wide receivers in general. Instead of me running forward, I have to run backwards and then turn and run. I wasn't used to that. My whole life I done played linebacker, where it's just one straight shot, one straight shot, and maneuver that way. But I knew I wasn't good, and the coaches knew I wasn't good at the position as well. So shout out to Coach Staley. He made a decision to put me at linebacker. But when he put me at linebacker, that's when I knew something was different. Something was different because I realized my time was now when he gave me that opportunity. See, oftentimes we have to be given something to understand what's in front of us. What are you working towards? What are you pursuing that can change your life? That day, it changed my life because it showed me how much confidence I have in myself, even when I didn't even know what I was doing, even when I didn't know the plays, even when I didn't know the correct position. But I knew how to get to the ball. I knew how to run downhill. And by downhill, I'm saying directly to the man. Why? Because this was something that was so familiar with me. But it took somebody else to put me for me to accept my time being now. But my time wasn't now my 10th grade year. My time wasn't present because I didn't work for it. I wanted something that I didn't even put the time and effort and energy into because I had the thought that it was gonna come true. Why should you deserve anything that you don't work for? I was working, but I wasn't working for that position. See, that's what's happening in life. See, God is so powerful. He's teaching us why things happen in a way that we can least expect it. And I'm saying, and I'm emphasizing God because God is the root of life. He's the protector of life. And what I've learned is that as you're preparing for one thing, the thing that you're preparing for might not even come to life, might not even come to fruition, might not even come into existence. Why? Because your preparation might be for something greater. Your preparation might be for something that you cannot see. I didn't know I was going to play linebacker. I didn't know the time that he placed me in that position. It was my time. It was my time. It was my turn to show how much I wanted this. Now, he put me in the position, but it was up to me to take advantage of the position. I could have got the position. I could have messed up everything because I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. But since I was prepared when he put me in that situation and put me in that position, I had to learn when you ready, we're going to test you and see how ready you are. We're going to test you and see how bad do you want this. See, the universe works with us, and as the universe is working with us, it's showing us why things matter. And when things matter, it's basically saying your work is getting paid off, but it's getting paid off in a direction that's going to help you more in life. It's going to help you guide and it's going to help you guide you along your way and protect you from anything that can destroy what's in you. But oftentimes what's in us is so buried within, we don't believe that we can do what our mind has been dreaming of doing. But how do you change the thought process in your mind and actually believe that your time is now? We have to believe. We have to see what we can become. And I saw successful linebackers. I saw successful linebackers at Little Rock Central High School. And I said, I'm going to be just like them. I'm going to be just like them, but I'm going to be like them because of their work ethic. I'm going to be like them because of how bad they want it. I'm going to be like them because I see how much they put the work in behind the scenes. Friday night, you only get 10 of those. But to show up for practice, for workouts, for running, for conditioning, for weightlifting, and to give it 110% every day, that was different. That was different because people don't tell you why the work behind the scenes is preparing you for Friday nights. It's your time now. It's saying, I believe in myself. I believe in my hard work and I believe in everything that I've been doing to prepare myself for this moment. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit it. Make sure you hit that like button and make sure you leave a comment on why you believe it's your time It is your time to be successful. It is your time to develop this growth. It is your time to change your life. Because the thought always been in our head. The thought has always been there. But we block it because we don't think we're ready. And we're not ready because we're not practicing it. We're not building this habit and preparation just in case the opportunity get brought up. Just in case the time and the place and the situation is so good for you, but you're not ready to even accept it. You're not ready to take advantage of the opportunity that was presented to you. When he put me at linebacker in the team camp, I was prepared to take advantage of that. I had to get my mind right. I had to get my thoughts right. My body went with my thoughts, and my thoughts were saying, I can do this. My thoughts was showing me why I can do this, because if the next man can do it, why can't I, Terryl Humphrey, do it? Why can't I, Terryl with the Y Humphrey, be as successful, if not great, as successful as them? It just take a lot of work. It just take a lot of effort. It just take a lot of consistency. But the work has to be done behind the scenes in order to prepare for your success that can possibly come. But it's so scary to believe in myself. It's so scary not to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe, why should the next person believe in something you can't see? Why should somebody give you effort when you're not giving yourself effort? See, your time being now is really accepting the fact that this opportunity was presented to you in a way to where you can take advantage of it. You'll never know what the future will hold for you if you never believe you can start. If you never actually take that leap of faith and start. Why am I saying this? Because you starting is leading to your greatness. You're not going to start and be great tomorrow. Do not even get that in your mind. You're not going to start and be great next month. You're not going to even start and be great next year. You have to put the time, the effort, the sweat, what is it called? Emotional toll. You haven't done anything of that. And by emotional toll, I'm saying the hard days, the days to where you didn't feel like doing anything. Days to where it was so hard to get up, but you had to get up because you knew what was best for you. But your preparation is preparing you to believe your time is now. Your time is now. It's identifying why you matter. Your time is now is forgiving what you have been through. Your time in now is healing from your past to walk into your greatness, but your greatness is on the other side of starting. But starting, it teaches you so much on why this is so important. If you never start, you're never able to mess up. If I didn't play my 9th and 10th grade, I wouldn't be able to play my 11th and 12th because I didn't mess up enough. I didn't frustrate the coach enough. I didn't mess up assignments enough. Why am I saying this? Because in order to be great, you have to be willing to be not great. In order to be great, you have to be willing to not be great. But practice builds confidence, but confidence is built with experience. You see, you feel me? See how that just went hand in hand? Your time but now is having confidence in yourself to say, I have the experience and the belief to do something that is so scary, but I'm gonna try. And whatever happens from this, I'm glad I tried. I'm glad I took advantage of the opportunity when the opportunity even presented itself. The worst thing that can happen is an opportunity come up, but you're not prepared for it, so the opportunity has to be missed. It has to go to the next person. It has to go to the next candidate. It has to go to the next situation. It has to go to someone that's actually prepared for the offer. What if you were prepared, but you turned it down? You turned it down because it didn't feel right, or you're confident within yourself to say, I'm not doing this because of that. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I don't feel comfortable doing it, but that takes a lot of courage and experience from you starting, from you learning from your trial and errors of what you did in the first place that can be changed. Everything is doable, but everything has to be learned. What are you willing to learn and invest your time, your energy, your effort into yourself? What? Identify that what. Because the second you identify that what, is the moment, it's the day, it's the year you begin to grow. But you're only growing because now you identify why your time is now. Make sure you click this video right here to watch more videos on how to actually build confidence within yourself. You can do this. You got this. But just believe as you're doing this, it's going to be difficult to go along the journey.